think about my meals weeks in advance. I think about homework assignments months in advance. When I'm in social gatherings, I would rather melt into the floor than even talk to a new person. When I was 19 years old, I did not adjust well to college life. I was complaining of constantly trembling and heart palpitations. Being that hypertension ran in my family, my doctor immediately ordered an EKG for me. The results turned up negative for any physiological abnormality. It was then he referred me to a psychologist. It was then and there that she gave me a name for my freight train of a brain. My name is Gabriella, and I also suffer from generalized anxiety disorder. Generalized anxiety disorder is characterized by excessive and unrealistic worrying about more than two aspects in your life. It's normal to worry about where your next paycheck is going to go or when your next bill is due. It is not normal to constantly worry about whether or not your heart is beating too fast. Anxiety makes you a prisoner in your own mind. You are your own worst enemy when dealing with anxiety. However, there are ways to cope with such a crippling illness. These methods, which I've started practicing, can potentially include cognitive behavioral therapy, which literally rewires your brain. I often have a lot of negative thoughts, and with one negative thought, I spiral into another and another and another until it's a never-ending void. My therapist, and therefore myself, practice rewiring my brain instead of thinking what can go wrong, what can go right. I've started practicing meditation and yoga, which increases mindfulness by connecting the mind to the body. If I'm aware that I'm breathing too quickly or that I'm shuddering, I am able to concentrate and think, okay, get it together. There is medication, which I haven't started taking yet. They chemically provide the happy hormone known as serotonin, which not only helps your happiness, but also can increase learning and cognitive function. I also have a strong support group in my family, my mother, my sister, my friends, and my boyfriend of 6 years. But sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes I can't get out of bed at all. Sometimes I think the worst, and I'm so afraid of failure that sometimes I don't try. It's because I don't try that I'm in college now at 26. I should have a job by now. I should be married with children. And yet here I am. I've lived with anxiety for so long that I thought maybe that's all I am. Maybe that's all I'm gonna be. How can I be anything without my anxiety? When I go to my therapist, I often tell her, I'm afraid that I'm not going to be anything beyond my mental illness. That I'm not going to be anything beyond this. She told me, you can't let it defeat you. You can't let it cripple you. You are so much more than anxiety. In conclusion, I still battle the anxious thoughts in my brain every single day. But when I introduce myself, I am more than my illness. Your mental illness should not be the only thing that defines you. Once you realize that, you're already on your way to recovery. Thank you.